everybody, it's Jazz. This is Giving Up the Ghost podcast. Just wanted to let everybody know that myself and Cher are honored to be a part of this upcoming Witches and Wizards trade show, October 1st and 2nd, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. both days down at the Winnipeg RBC Convention Center. There's going to be swag bags, for the first 100 people. There's going to be safe trick-or-treating. There'll be a haunted house, a 50-50 draw, silent auction, and selfie station. So the admission is $2. Kids under 12 are for free. Please, please, please come down. All the donations for door will be going to the Christmas cheer board. So please help out and come see us. We're actually going to be recording live. So we would love to interact with you. If you're in the Winnipeg or general area, come on down, come see us, come say hi. If you're listeners, we want to see you. We want to know who's listening to us. And merch. Did I say merch? We have tons of merch. Come get your official Giving Up the Ghost t-shirts, coffee mugs, shot glasses, beer koozies. Oh boy, the list is endless. So we do have merch for sale. So come on down to our booth, come see us, and bring your cash. And definitely come with your stories. We're going to have a prize draw for anybody who's sharing their paranormal and or ghost stories with us. We want to hear from you, and be involved. Come on down. Again, that is Giving Up the Ghost podcast. We'll be recording live at the Witches and Wizards trade show this October 1st and 2nd down at the RBC Convention Center. Should be a good time. It's always Halloween 365, so we're just starting a little early. So anyway, enjoy the next episode, which is a Ramblesode, Indigo Children. Bye-bye.
I see two, but they're like ours. So.
I see Sherry.
Yeah.
Peekaboo. And then the last one we're going to do is... we have the Indigo Children, which is really close to the veil.
The blue children?
Yeah. Indigo.
Indigo.
Not blue.
What?
That was blue ball.
Indigo.
Indigo?
Indigo.
The children, are they indigo in colour?
Yes. Hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Prepare to die.
I just can't. Oh my god. We have to do this one now. Like, how can you beat that kind of intro?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can't even Google now.
On that
Oh,
note,
my voice.
this is Jazz.
And Cher.
And
Jan.
Jan from the Babel Merchants podcast.
Oh.
See, I did it without looking this time. Woo! Anyway, this is Giving Up the Ghost podcast. You are with us on another crazy, freaky Friday.
Fright night, full of fun and festivity.
Friday's all right for frighten. Get it? Oh,
Fucking around.
that's good. Friday's all right for frighten.
Fridays are
Frighten.
Frightened?
Frightening.
Frighting.
Today's episode we're going to do is Indigo Children. We just did a Ramblesode 2 shots ago. Pew pew. On children born in the veil with the cowl, the embryonic sac around them, and that's led them to believe that it's got some kind of
mystical,
spiritual, that those
stuff.
children are special, and then carrying a piece of the
But they're
sack
kind of
with you
special.
is
Take a dried up piece of
like
That's an icebreaker. Hey,
Yeah.
you want to see my sack?
Hey, you want to see my sack?
Keep it in my wallet.
hey, you want to see something really cool?
Yeah, look.
Or what about like
Feeding it to their
I don't want
7-year-olds.
to sound gross. Like
Wow.
I really don't, because that's not my shtick. But like
That's
that's almost as bad as somebody like doing the pee-pee cut. The
Foreskin.
right?
Yeah, the pee-pee cut.
Do people keep that too? Like,
No. You know what they use that
Some
for?
Jews may.
Well, do it
Really?
with them.
The moil, they...
Yeah, but then do it. You keep it.
They
Here,
throw it
look
away?
This is mine. Here's on my.
Some people,
It's
hey,
my keychain.
hey. Some people keep the umbilical cord.
Ew.
Why not keep the foreskin?
I don't think I ever did. No.
They use the foreskin to grow a new skin now, apparently.
Oh,
What,
yeah?
you can reclaim your foreskin?
No, they don't
Like
reclaim it,
ears
but
on
they,
mice?
they no, they grow. They take the foreskin, they grow skin. Burn victims have dick skin on them.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have dick skin to save you
I
from
believe it.
burns.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I thought they used fish skin, like fish skin.
Well,
Really?
but I'd rather have dick than fish.
Really?
Any day.
Sherry.
Smell my finger.
You heard it here. I can't even
Either
repeat.
way, it's a losing.
I just can't repeat
answer.
that. No, it's too late. I
It
can't
smell
repeat
like
that.
fish or dick.
Anyway, choo-choo, back on track. So tonight we're going to be talking about choo-choo. We're going to talk about Indigo Children, which is actually a really cool idea. It follows along the veil as well. Essentially,
What do you got?
I've got...
you got the same as I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So essentially, Indigo Children, according to pseudoscientific New Age concepts, are basically children who are believed to possess special, unusual, and sometimes supernatural traits or abilities. And it's based on concepts developed in the 1970s by a person by the name of Nancy Ann Tapp, and further developed by Lee Carroll and Jan Tauber. The concept of Indigo Children gained popular interest with the publication of a series of books in the late 1990s and the release of several films in the following decade. So just a quick insight on that. When my son was born in 99, my mom had a book, and it is actually kicking around here somewhere in my magical bookshelves.
In your magical
Somewhere
bookshelf of-
safe. And it is about Indigo Children.
Cool.
And basically, because she believed my son, born in 99, had something, because he had some characteristics. He has like a lump at the back of his head, which they're born not, blah blah blah. It's interesting. Again, the interpretations of these beliefs range from there being the next stage in human evolution, in some cases possessing paranormal abilities such as telepathy, to the belief that they are more empathetic and creative to their peers.
Yeah. Well, that's true too. Lots of children. Well, not lots, but there are some that are much more
Who knows,
empathetic, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And you want to hit the next paragraph?
Oh, do I want to hit it?
Hit it. Hit that.
I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to start at. It says no scientific studies give credibility to the existence of them or their traits, but some parents have chosen label two children had been diagnosed with learning disabilities as an indigo child to alternatively diagnose them. But that could be
Yeah.
Critics view it as a way of parents to avoid considering pediatric treatment or psychiatric diagnosis. But then it says the term indigo children originated from a parapsychologist and self-described
You can do it.
synesthetic? What the hell is that? Synesthetic. Synesthetic?
Synesthetic.
You're on your own, girl.
And psychic Nancy Ann Tapp, who developed a concept in the 70s. In 82, Tapp published a compound when she expanded it and republished in paperback, Understanding Your Life Through Color. It says, your life through color, a single color of the aura that remains constant in most people from the cradle to the grave. The concept of life colors was popularized by Tapp student Barbara Bowers, who published What Color is Your Aura? Personality Spectrums and Understanding the Growth in 1989. Huh.
Do you know there's a way you can teach yourself how to see auras, eh?
Yes, you look past the thing that you're looking at.
But you block off one eye?
Yeah, I just unfocus my eyes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I can.
Yeah.
But sometimes on people, it's really, really predominant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other times you gotta.
Yeah, sure.
Do you remember who told us they can see auras? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
Sean Geek.
Oh, yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
From
That's right.
podcasts that we...
Yeah. There's the characteristics you can... Description of indigo children include... Do you have those?
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, sure.
So some of the descriptions of indigo children include that they are empathetic, curious, and strong-willed. But I think
my
that's
kid.
all children.
Yeah, I'm like, that sounds like my kid.
They're also often perceived by friends and family as being strange.
Oh, that's not my kid.
Possess a clear sense of self-definition and purpose. That's important. Show a strong innate subconscious spirituality from early childhood, which, however, does not necessarily imply a direct interest in spiritual or religious areas. They have strong feeling of entitlement. That's all kids.
Yeah.
Or deserving to be here. Again, that is all kids.
Yep.
Other alleged traits include high intelligence quotient, inherent intuitive ability, resistance to rigid control-based
paradigms
of authority, And then it says, according to Tober and Carroll, indigo children may function poorly in conventional schools due to the rejection of rigidity, authority, their being smarter or more spirituality mature than their teachers, and their lack of response to guilt, fear, or manipulation-based discipline. Indigo. I thought it was kind of interesting here. Like, they were talking also about hyperactivity disorder and mental illness diagnosis. I don't know. Like, and then they want to put them on Ritalin.
But then again, that could be just a diagnosis that people just put a label on them, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of interesting here. I mean, I don't know how all these people quantify. Sure, they got their degrees. I mean, I'm just Joe Schmuck. I don't have any education, but like I think at this point at our ages,
I have no education,
no concept of any moral regard. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I mean, I think in our lives at our ages, we have like emotional IQ, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
We have a lot of things that we've learned and seen that we can make judgment, and not that we're judging our kids and stuff like that, but I mean, you know, like,
says who? I judge my kid all
well,
the time.
no, but I mean, like a lot of these people, they're like, oh, well, he's hyper, he's got to be on Ritalin. Oh, and I mean, these are experts. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like they're so quick.
It's an easy fix sometimes for them. Sometimes, I know.
This last bit, which is interesting because it says relation to autism. It said crystal children, a concept related to indigo children, has been linked by autism research Mitzi Waltz to the autism spectrum. Proponents recategorize autistic symptoms as telepathic powers and attempt to reconceptualize the autistic traits associated with them as part of a positive identity. And Waltz states that there may be inherent dangers to these beliefs, leading parents to deny the existence of impairments, avoid proven treatments, and spend considerable amount of money on unhelpful interventions. So parents may also transmit belief systems to the child that are self-aggrandizing, confusing, or potentially frightening.
Well, I found a questionnaire to help you determine if you may be an indigo child.
Oh, no. Yeah?
So if you can easily discern what other people are thinking and or feeling.
Okay.
If you consider yourself and or other people consider me wise beyond my years. I tend to have an unconventional personality / temperament. I tend to be highly sensitive to the environment around me. I feel as though I have an inner mission that I must fulfill. I am often perceived by other people as strange or odd. I'm very in touch with my intuition, often using it to guide me. This is when it kind of goes weird. I am sensitive to processed foods, additives, and red meat.
Additives.
I'm intelligent, but I don't always get the best grades. I'm creative and enjoy making things with my hands, and it goes on and on and on.
Holy shit.
That's
pretty
everywhere,
cool.
hey?
Yeah.
Like, really. That's a little bit of everything.
There's this little thing here I just found too. It said, what is an indigo child? It says, an indigo child or indigo kid is an upgraded blueprint of humanity, a term that came up when addressing the aura colors of these very different kids. Previously, auric fields were expected shades of the rainbow, but the indigo's field was dominated by a royal blue color, thus establishing a change of course in human evolution and their indigo aura. Gifted children on a clear mission to challenge the shift reality. They first began appearing in the 1970s beyond psychic awareness. They are highly driven and creative with a perception that sees through the established norms of society. Old souls indeed, their mission is clearly laid out to shake up the modern world and pave the way for future generations to create greater peace and harmony for all.
That's a nice definition, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard that before too. Old soul. That's how it's categorized more so.
Yeah.
And then they have certain abilities, like telepathic and stuff like that. Interesting.
Very cool.
Read my mind. What am I thinking?
Read my mind. You're tired.
I gotta pee.
I gotta pee. You're tired. What's this? Star seeds.
Star seeds. Oh, I've heard about that too.
Crystal children, rainbow children, and star children are all different manifestations or variations.
Sounds like members of KISS.
Yeah, the star seeds.
Star child.
Yeah. Weird.
Very cool.
We're all made of stars.
We're all special.
We're all stardust.
Each and every one.
I see.
You're special. You're special. He's special.
You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car.
Thanks, Oprah.
Oh
Cool.
my God. So yeah, so that was just a quickie episode. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Like,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
My son used to say some really
Weird shit?
cool stuff when he
Yeah.
was little. You know.
Yeah.
Like he says, Mommy, I was thinking. He says, when people die, and at that point, nobody started dropping like flies at that point in our family. Like that was years later.
Yeah.
But he did not know of anybody that had passed or died. Like that wasn't even discussed or talked. And we were pretty good with making sure what the kids watch on TV. So there would just not really be any need for that kind of talk or topic. He goes, Mommy, when people die, I actually think that they keep going on. He says they come back. He says they don't just go. He says they keep going on and they keep coming back as something else. 6 years old. How the fuck does a 6-year-old comprehend that?
That's well fed.
I want to be a bonsai plant, and the only thing that anybody has to look after me is to wear that
little
bush.
There you go.
I want somebody to look after my bush.
Yeah. I want to trim perfect.
You shall not pass.
Oh my goodness.
And then another thing he said to me, which was really cool, he goes, numbers go on. He says, they don't end. They're infinite.
Yeah.
He said to me. And he was like, again, 6, 7.
Yeah.
How, you don't even know 2 + 2. What do you mean?
You know numbers go on. What are you talking
don't
about?
Know.
Yeah, you know nothing. Come and do my pre-cal.
Should you be watching Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Isn't
Big
Hannah
bird.
Montana
Look
or
at
something?
Snuffleupagus.
What are they teaching you on Sesame Street these days?
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
What kind of mushrooms are they giving you at lunchtime?
Oh my goodness.
So there were some really weird, insightful things when he was younger, but
That's cool.
And now
My kid was just
Latin.
trying to feed starving children in the newspaper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aww.
These are pictures of little starving kids in the newspaper. And he was like trying to feed them. He was little. He was like 3.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
Aw.
like, oh, he's so,
so
cute.
So precious.
Yeah, I know. Now he's 6 feet tall.
Hey.
Yeah.
And feeding himself.
Attitude. Anything he can get his hands on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, I guess we'll close off this episode. So this will be our last one for the night. We did 5 in the can.
Lots.
5 in
Ladies
the
were
kitty.
busy.
That's good.
I know, and then which is good because and I'm hoping at the end of August. We were talking earlier. I don't know. Do you know who J.H. Moncrief is?
I've heard of that name.
A local horror writer.
Horror.
Not horror. Horror. J.H. Moncrief should be, depending on her schedule, she's going to come in and talk to us about some of her true crime novels and her horror books that she's written. Winnipegger. So
Winnipegger?
Winnipegger. So she's going to be sitting down chatting some
creepy shit.
Creepy, juicy shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. And,
Creepy, juicy shit.
What do you do? Creepy, juicy shit.
That's our new motto.
So many
right.
different things you get.
So many connotations.
Yeah, no way.
That'll probably
Juicy shit?
put that on a t-shirt, get the wrong kind of attention, I think. You know. And,
IBS?
that and the lady from work who's got a story of haunted Concordia Hospital.
Yeah.
She'll be coming. And so we got a couple. I mean, we had other plans, but still with COVID, we're still kind of COVID conscious, right?
COVID conscious.
Well, because I don't want to go too many places yet and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
Comic-Con. But,
Maybe Comic-Con. We'll wear
we'll see.
masks like crazy
We'll be all
people.
disguised. Well, the plague. We'll get those masks.
Oh my god. You know how hot we'll be in there though?
That'd be awesome.
We'll walk around like fucking medieval doctors with the beaks.
Medieval doctors with the beaks. Get those masks. Pandemic's
Put
coming
our
back,
mics
man.
right inside the beak hole.
You just gotta figure out how to put air conditioning in there.
Yeah, no
Little
shit.
fan.
Cool breeze.
Yeah.
up
Put some
there.
ice in there instead of like herbs and things.
And then we'll walk around with little lanterns on the aisles. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead.
Ding, ding, ding. That would be fun to do actually, like on the street.
On any given night.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
It is Winnipeg. It is getting weirder.
Yeah.
So
This is true.
we'll just
I
fit
would
right
walk
in.
down the street anywhere. I mean,
I know. I would do it. Anyway, so that's just some plans we have coming up.
Cool.
We still want to do spirits and yada 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 and all that good stuff. But
That'll happen.
again,
Eventually.
thank you to Janet. Thank you to Cher.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you for having me.
You definitely, any ideas, contact us, email us
at givinguptheghostpodcast@gmail.com.
Excellent. Special shout out to Dan Aykroyd, who might be listening at this point.
Oh,
And
cool.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yay.
That's all I'm
Hi,
going to say
Dan.
about that. Hi,
Ghostbusters.
Dan. Anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed. And live every day like it is your last.
But
Stay cool, Star Child.
She'll get it right one time.
never give up the ghost.
Never give up the ghost. Or your Indigo Children.
Okay.